The market is in a period of uncertainty, but the crazy thing is that Shiba Inu just recorded one of its highest daily large holder inflow in history. So if you have any interest in Shiba Inu or you hold any Shib tokens, then you can't afford to miss this video. So what is the latest Shiba Inu coin news? And how will all of this affect the value of Shiba Inu? In today's video, I will be answering these questions, and I'm going to be telling you all of the price boosting information that has just come out about Shiba Inu. I have put a lot of research into this video, so make sure you watch until the end. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on the 8th of January, shall we? Shiba Inu's price today is around 2,156 units. Shib's price is down 9% in the last 24 hours, with a 24-hour trading volume of $820 million. The token also currently has a market cap of over $12.6 billion, ranking it as the 17th most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video. This content is not financial advice. Now, let's get into today's video. Shiba Inu just lost vital support level. Details. A change in market sentiment is indicated by Shiba Inu's recent decline below a crucial support level. Shib is currently trading below the 100 EMA and getting closer to the crucial 200 EMA per the charts. This drop coincides with a minus 1.70% drop over the previous day, settling at about $0.00002142. Given that Shib is having difficulty sustaining its recent upward trend, the current price action points to bearish momentum. Large holder movements are highlighted by on-chain metrics. Shib addresses with $1 million to $10 million have seen a decline of 10%, while those with over $10 million have seen an even more severe decline of 8%. Due to their tendency to influence market confidence and drive price stability, these outflows are raising some concerns. The decrease in holdings from these cohorts suggests that they are taking profits or are becoming less optimistic about Shib's short-term outlook. Smaller investors, meanwhile, have been inconsistent in their actions. Minor interest from new or casual investors was reflected in the 20% increase in wallets containing $1 to $10 worth of Shib. These smaller inflows might not be sufficient to offset the large sell-offs by larger players, though. Although the Shib token is community-driven, it is susceptible to investor sentiment and macroeconomic developments. Important resistance levels at 2,500 and 3,000 units are looming overhead, and a pivotal support level at 2,000 units may be even more important. If this level is not maintained, Shib might decline further and test 1,750 units. Rekindled interest from larger holders and the token's ability to produce wider use cases will be key factors in Shib's ability to recover momentum in the future. Unless strong buying pressure appears, the current technical indicators point to consolidation or additional declines. With the outflow from larger wallets, regular investors might want to avoid moves that are too risky. If you are still watching, it would be massively appreciated if you could go ahead and smash the like button. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. But keep watching to find out the latest Shiba Inu updates and what the future could hold for the Shiba Inu coin. 32,740 billion Shiba Inu moved to unknown wallet. Here's what happened. Blockchain tracker whale alert brought the massive shuffle to the community's attention on Tuesday. According to the platform's tweet, Crypto.com moved huge amounts of Shiba Inu to an unidentified wallet in batches. What really happened? Whale alert showed that the exchange moved the first batch of 1.634 trillion Shib from its hot wallet to an unidentified wallet. Crypto.com shifted the $39 million worth of Shiba Inu on Tuesday. However, the whale tracker noted that multiple similar transactions occurred afterward, stressing that the exchange shuffled the exact amount 5 times in the same hour. Meanwhile, a deep dive into the details revealed that Crypto.com moved the funds 20 times to the same receiving address, amounting to 32.74 trillion tokens. Moreover, on-chain analysis by the Crypto Basic revealed that the approximately 32.74 trillion Shib, worth $390 million, shuffled was an internal transfer. According to data drawn from Arkham, the receiving address was a Crypto.com deposit address. Hence, the exchange simply shifted excess Shiba Inu from its hot wallet to its deposit address. Notably, internal transfers of this nature are not new to large trading platforms, as they move such funds to enhance liquidity and security. Community reactions. Meanwhile, the massive transfers stunned some of the Shiba Inu enthusiasts. For instance, a user asked what the massive shifts implied, while another speculated that it looked like a hacker was exploiting Crypto.com and moving the funds elsewhere. However, other users perceived the event as a whale accumulation. The reactions insinuated that a whale was buying staggering amounts of Shiba Inu and moving them to a self-custody wallet. Nonetheless, the transfer correlated with a massive market downtrend, which saw Shiba Inu correct almost 10% on Tuesday. The downtrend has spilled into today, with the dog-themed meme coin further retracing 1.24% to trade at 2,151 unit. Now it's time for the main story of today's video. Shiba Inu just recorded one of its highest daily large holders inflow in history. The broader crypto market has entered a discouraging retracement phase that has triggered massive declines in prices, with Shiba Inu also suffering some of the burns. For context, Shib collapsed by 9.38% yesterday, January 7, marking its highest intraday loss since December 19, 2024. Shiba Inu sees massive large holders net flow. Despite this bearish phase, on-chain data confirms that the dog-themed meme coin experienced a remarkable event yesterday. Notably, on Jan 7, 2025, Shiba Inu recorded large holders net flows worth a whopping 33.59 trillion tokens, valued at $739 million at current prices. To put things into perspective, this figure represents about 5.7% of the entire Shiba Inu circulating supply, indicating the magnitude of the accumulation. In addition, the data marks one of the highest large holders inflow figures witnessed by Shiba Inu in all of its history. For context, until now, daily large holders inflows have averaged 600 billion Shib over the past few months. Despite occasional spikes, the figure remained below 30 trillion Shib throughout 2024, with a rare spike recorded on March 2, 2024, when inflows hit a high of 24.79 trillion tokens amid the price rally at the time. The last time Shib witnessed a daily large holders inflow above the 30 trillion mark was in July 2021, nearly 4 years ago. During this period, the Shiba Inu market was relatively newer, and large holders periodically moved large volumes of tokens due to the lower price. Here's what happened. Interestingly, the latest 33.59 trillion inflow figure has triggered speculation around a whale accumulation pattern among market participants. However, previous reports from the Crypto Basic suggest this might not be the case. Notably, the Crypto Basic confirmed that an in-house fund shuffling from leading crypto exchange Crypto.com contributed to the 33.59 trillion figure. Specifically, Crypto.com alone moved over 32 trillion Shiba Inu tokens across 20 transactions to a single unidentified wallet, triggering the latest spike in large holders inflow. However, market data indicates that the recent inflow had no effect on Shiba Inu's price, possibly due to the nature of the Crypto.com transactions. For context, the broader market slump also resulted in a Bitcoin drop to 96,000, leading to massive liquidations worth about $627 million in 24 hours. Of this figure, Shiba Inu liquidation amount accounted for $1.57 million, with most of it, around $1.39 million, belonging to long positions. The Shib downturn has spilled into today, with the asset down 0.75% this morning, currently trading for 2,163 units. Many of our subscribers comment that they are not going to sell Shib for the next 5 years and hold millions of them because they believe in the Shiba Inu developers and the real-world value.
We are being attacked. Billions of US dollars are at stake. People are panicking with no clue what to do. This is an urgent video, and we cannot afford to waste a second of it. So without further ado, let's get straight to the point. Disclaimer. Finally, there's some exciting news for Shiba Inu enthusiasts. Data from Into the Block shows a massive spike in the volume of large transactions involving Shiba Inu. In just the past 24 hours, the volume has surged by a staggering 290%, rocketing from 1 to an impressive 3.5 trillion. People in the Shiba Inu community are celebrating this uptick, and it's not hard to see why. Recently, there has been a noticeable lack of activity from large holders, or whales, which had nearly dwindled to zero. This inactivity caused quite a bit of panic among investors. When whales stop moving their assets, it often signals a lack of confidence in the market, making everyone else worry about the future of the coin. This sudden resurgence in whale transactions is a promising sign, suggesting renewed interest and potential positive movement for Shiba Inu. In terms of dollars, this increase is even more striking. The transaction volume skyrocketed from $29 million to $91 million. The price action of Shiba Inu has also been quite noteworthy. In the last 24 hours, the price of Shiba Inu rose by almost 5%, which was quite a rapid price surge. However, today the price of Shiba Inu is down by more than 3%. This is a sign that the price of Shiba Inu is down by more than 3%. The price drop is mainly due to concerns related to MET. GOX fulfilling its Bitcoin obligations, which has caused some unease in the market. And that concern is a pretty serious one. Just today, wallets belonging to the now defunct Bitcoin exchange MT, GOX transferred over 140,000 Bitcoin, valued at around $9 billion, to an unknown address. GOX was once the largest Bitcoin exchange in the world, but it shut down in 2014 after losing hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin in a hack. Since then, creditors have been waiting for repayment of their holdings. A process many believe could add significant selling pressure to the Bitcoin market. This massive transfer caused panic among investors who feared a huge sell-off was imminent. Imagine if a large store announced they were about to flood the market with a surplus of a popular product. People might worry the value of that product would plummet. Similarly, when investors saw this huge amount of Bitcoin on the move, they feared it would be sold off, causing prices to crash. All of MET. GOX's Bitcoin has now been moved to a single wallet, according to ByteInfoChart's data. This is the first time assets have been moved from GOX's cold wallets in over 5 years. It's likely part of a plan to distribute the assets back to creditors before October 31, 2024. Alex Thorne, head of research at Galaxy, mentioned in an X post that he expects most of the transferred Bitcoin to be held by creditors rather than sold on the open market. However, this reassurance didn't stop market participants from becoming bearish on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This is why we're seeing a slight drop across the crypto market. Today, including in Shiba Inu, the Shiba Inu price is now in an interesting position. Each successive daily candle is getting smaller, with tighter bottoms and tops. This pattern often suggests bullish accumulation, but we have to be cautious. Approaching a key resistance level like this can sometimes be a trap for buyers. No matter how it plays out, the chart indicates that Shiba Inu is gearing up for its next big move. The whales seem to be preparing for this too, as they're accumulating billions of tokens in advance. One reason for the renewed confidence among whales could be a recent announcement by a Shiba Inu dev team member. According to Lucy, a key figure in the Shiba Inu ecosystem team, They aren't obsessed with short-term gains that could drive the price of Shiba Inu up 30 to 50%. Instead, Lucy emphasizes a long-term perspective, focusing on the long-term growth of Shiba Inu. She says that the price of Shiba Inu is a key factor in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. She mentioned that these efforts would allow the team to reap the benefits of their hard work at the right time. And here's something you should understand. Shiba Inu has been known for being relatively quiet and inactive for long periods, only to suddenly experience rapid growth. For example, back in March,